Here's how to increase sales on your Shopify store. When owning a business or whatever it is, you don't just want one-time customers. You want a loyal group that comes back and get more. So what I see a lot of people missing out on is email marketing. With this, you can bring back customers who left stuff in their cart, alert people about new products, alert people about deals, and a lot more. How you can do this is by going into Shopify, go to the marketing section, go to automation, then tap here. Here you can choose what you'd like, and you are able to edit how the pop-up or email appears for the customer. Then after you're done, enable. Follow for more. Hi, what's up everyone? So I've been building all my business for a while now, and is there one thing I figure out is that if you want to start raw and scale something fast, it's all about you big things. First, you gotta have a cool business plan. Second, you gonna wanna use AI very chain. You get you messed up quicker and smoother. Today I'm gonna walk you through the exact step I wish someone had told me when I was starting out. Trust me, this could save me months of the headaches and churn up cash. Quick heads up, this isn't fighting advance, okay? I'm just sharing about what worked for me, like a bird chatting over coffee. Picture this: a few years back, I was totally lost, trying to sell random stuff online with no plan. I wasted so much time on things that didn't work. Like selling handmade candle nobody wanted. If I had a video like this back then, I wouldn't have got a deal with all the trial and error mess. Stick with me to the end, and I promise you gonna pitch something that could totally flip your money making game. Alright, let's jump in. Step 1, you gotta pick an online business that fits you. It's you gotta match your skill, work with your life, like you are juggling to 9 to 5, and honestly, you're gonna be excited about it. And it can break the bank. Not so where to start. I got this free kit I made. It's super simple, clean description. It's gonna ask you a few questions and spit out ideas just for you. Save me so much guesswork, and I will figure out what you do after the candle flop. So let me show you how it was. Say I'm starting fresh. I click the link and boom. But the question, what do you want to sell? I'll pick the digital stuff this time, like ebooks. Next, how much cash you got? Let's say $50 to $100. Then where you selling? I'm gonna go with an AI build website. What's your niche? Time per week. I got 10 hours. Marketing, I'm gonna stitch you free stuff like social media and quick done. It shipped me this from to pop in ChatGPT for a custom plan. Now here's where it gets cool. I check the from, pass into ChatGPT, preach version, knows I updated, and hit enter. And second, I got a full up business plan. It's short everything, an overview, job ebook ideas, where you find checklist, how to make it, even blog ideas for my site, like 5 habits to crush your goal, plus a step-by-step checklist. Back in the day, I have spent with figure this out. Now, minutes, cause I'm gonna let AI do heavy lifting. Next up, you wanna build your page. For this, I'm using AI to website builder. Think something like her single AI or durable. A quick you link to set up fast and with slick. I am my template. So I pick personal role is gonna whip up a sign with spark for my each post inside a form. It was all like 10 minutes. I link you is true like bro to some my digital stuff. Love Pro as heck, way better than first sight. Alright, now let's make it hands-on. For digital products, I'm gonna hook up Bloomrock. It's handle sale and delivery automatically. When I try physical products, I use AutoDS to size supplier and ship order. Send by here, set it once, and you are good. The CBD plan tell you exactly which tool you gotta grab. Most have free trial. It's a game changer if you wanna give 10 low effort. Time to get eye on your site. You gotta set up Google Search Console. It's free and help Google rank. Just pop in, verify it, and you are in. I skipped it this one, and my site was lost town for months. Now I use it to what people search, like yo setting tip, and cheat my site to match. Organic traffic gonna get you sale, without spending a dime. Thus, keep it as you gotta buy a domain. Just bishop chess name in your plan. Chat tape it, they are free on your AI builders. And snap one for. The $50 here is huge for printing. My first I had clunky for you, and nobody took it seriously. Gotta learn from my mistake, right? And let's pull in Vista with a plot. The CBD gave me ideas, like how to stay motivated daily. I tell it right 700 word pass whittling to my elbows, and it's pumped one out. I check it at my Bible and like how I stay pumped with morning coffee and pass it on my AI build site. After I made a different, made a photo and his site. Do this a couple times a week and you're gonna see traffic rolling. Next you wanna build an email list with and reeling in the plan. Connect is your AI site and a pop-up and watch it roll. Set up an automatic email like, "Hey, wrap your free goal setting checklist. I skipped it email early on and lost my any sales. Now it's like 24/7 sale portion. Just speedy gonna map out your email sequence. You time saver. Last time you gotta get a word out. Post on Instagram, TikTok, take quick supply. One tip to hit your lows. Use your platform for SEO too. I used to think marketing was tough, but with the solid AI build setup, it's just about showing up. That is what you gonna bring you to cuss here. So that's it, to find searching on all side hustle. From a Kindle to Zata to now running smooth business. This is what worked. When I dive deeper, I got a free course link below. It's gonna go into my nitty-gritty. Plus, check out my last video on this customer to your site. Chin up, you loved it. Hi there, so I'm guessing you clicked on this video because you're curious about how people make money or are successful. You probably scroll through social media, seeing people living in their frame, driving fancy cars, traveling the world, living in beautiful homes, and you're probably wondering, how are they doing this? I get it because I was in the same boat once. I tried everything, helpless side hustle, jumping from one thing to next, and I still couldn't make it work. Sound familiar? But let me tell you, everything changed for me when I discovered a changing strategy called reverse engineering. Back when I was stuck in my 9-to-5 shop, I was hustling hard, but it wasn't until I used this method that things finally started clicking. It took me from being stuck to living a life of freedom. Traveling whenever I wanted, living whenever I wanted. And today, I want to say how reverse engineering can have you do the same. Step 1. What is reverse engineering? So let me break it down for you. Reverse engineering is all about starting with the end goal in mind. Imagine you already know what success you look like for you. You have a clear picture of what working and what's not online business world. And now you roll into work backward to figure out exactly how to get there. That's how I went from being stuck in my job to building a full online business that allowed me to quit. The power of reverse engineering is that a free clarity helps you focus on steps that will actually lead to success rather than waste time on done work. And just me, this aware that people get stuck. They just don't have a clear end goal. Step 2, set the realities for sure. Now here's the 10. When I first started, I made the mistake of aiming too high too soon. I thought I want to make $10,000 a month right away. But yet what? I couldn't even make $10 in profit. So the biggest lesson I learned early, start with a smaller, more achievable goal. Focus on making $1,000 in profit. I know it sounds small, but it's just me. Once you hit the first $1,000, it's game changer. I remember when I hit 1,000 Mac, averaging 10 did. I finally understood what worked and what didn't. And once I had the clarity, making 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 a month didn't seem so far anymore. Step 3. Understand how money is made. It's here where most people go wrong. In the beginning, I didn't think enough about what happens before the money comes in. You see, making money online doesn't happen magically. Someone needs to pay for you a product or service. It's that simple. So I had to start thinking differently. Instead of just focus on what I wanted to make, I had to think about what would get a real person to open their wallet and spend money on my product. That shit in myself was huge. I started focusing on creating products and websites that people would trust enough to actually buy from. I thought, how can I make my store look professional, truthworthy, and appealing? This is a key to build business that generate real money. Step 4. Getting customer to your store. Now let's talk about traffic. Here's the 2. People are not just going to magically stumble upon your store. You are going to need to bring them there. There are 2 ways to do this. Reorganize traffic or pay ads. My advice, do both. Building your social media presence gives you free traffic and help build just your audience. But to get faster result, you want to embed a pay ads to build traffic quickly, right from day one. When I started combining both, I saw the results. Pay ads brought me traffic right away, while organic traffic helped me buy a loyal customer base over time. It's a win-win. Step 5. Be a professional store. Next, let's talk about the store itself. I'll be honest with you, you can sell product on Marketplace like Amazon or eBay, but if you want to see real success quickly, you need your own store. This gives you total control over the products you sell, how your store looks, and how you're branded. One tool that I've been using recently is AI Power Store Builder. It's amazing because it set up a fully optimized store in just 2-5 minutes, and it's works perfectly on desktop, mobile, and tablets. And the best part, it's designed to help you sell physical or digital products with easy. Your website needs to look professional. If you want people to trust you, they can earn money. If your site looks unprofessional, your chance of making the first sale are slim. But once you start looking great, you won right track. Step 6. Replicating what was. Here's the big secret. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. I know it's so crazy, but I found my success by copying what others were doing. I didn't try to come up with a next big idea. I just replicated successful products and stores. This is something I wish I had learned earlier. And you choose to spy on the success store, find out which product was selling well, and then I did the same thing. A shortcut to success. Step 7. Check the massive action. But here the truth about success. It's about talking massive action. A lot of people will watch this video, decided but never take action. If you want to succeed, you need to stop watching, start doing. I can tell you from experience, the more action you take, the more successful you have. The key to build a successful online business isn't just have a great idea. It's about executing it day in and day out. So if you take anything away from this video, start with a small, achievable goal. Focus on creating a professional store. Understand that someone needs to pay for your product. And most importantly, massive action. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any new videos. And if you want to personalize advice, check out the link in the description to speak with me one-on-one. I'm here to help you take all our business to the next level. Hi there! If you're watching this video, you're probably someone who's been looking for a way to start working from home. And more importantly, you want to know how AI can help make that process easier. Well, you are in the right place. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a few ways you can start your own work from home job and how you can use AI tools to make things more efficient. But before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. Everything I'm sharing today is based on my own experience. This isn't financial advice, just some lesson and insight that I gathered from working with students and from my own journey. So by the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of this step. You need to check the start executing, This AI running job from home in the most effective ways possible. Understand work from home. Now before we get into specifics, let's break it down what these type of jobs really are. The job I'm talking about here are the traditional ones where you send a result, go through interview, and get hired. Nope. Is that what I'm going to teach you today in a method I call DTI, or direct into inbox. Let me tell you a little story. A few months ago, I was chatting with a friend who had just started his own small e-com business. He was overwhelmed, managing customer inquiries, handling mails, and dealing with compliance. I asked him, why don't you use chatbot to help automate all of that? He had no idea what I was talking about. So I set up a chatbot for him, and guess what? His customer service got smoother, sales started to increase, and he had more time to focus on growing business. That's exactly what kind of service I'm talking about here. The DTI method. Mean you reach out business owner like him, offer them my solution, like a chatbot, and use AI tool to implement it. Second job, YouTube video ad creative maker. Now let's talk about the second work from home opportunity. Become a YouTube video ad creative maker. I know that sounds a bit intimidating, right? But trust me, it's not as complicated as how. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you come across an ad on YouTube for a product that against some serious objection. Maybe you've seen it pop up a few times. It's getting ton of views, but there's something missing. Maybe the ad doesn't have a personal touch and it's not super engaging. Well, that's where you come in. I want to share a quick story with you. Last year, I started working a business owner who had been running YouTube ads for a while, but wasn't getting the result he wanted. He was running various ads, just a voiceover with some stuff footage. I stepped in and offered help him to improve his video ads by creating more engaging, attention-grabbing content. Using AI tool, we created new video ad, and within a few weeks, his view went through the roof and his sale followed. Here's how you can do this too. You will find business that are already running YouTube ads without showing their face, and offers create new video ads for them. The cool thing, you don't need to be a professional video editor to pull this off. There are AI tools out there, like InVideo AI, that can turn strict into professional video ads in just a few clicks. Third job, building website for local business. Alright, let's talk about a thought of our opportunity, helping local business set up website using AI. Picture this, you just moved into a new town and you are looking for a local mechanic. You pull up Google Maps and start looking through the listing. Some business have professional website, but others don't. And here's the thing, businesses that don't have a website are missing out customers. This is where you can step in and offer your service. I know it might sound like a big shop, but it's actually a lot easier than you think. There are AI tools available that can help you build a website in no time. Just imagine reaching out a local business owner who doesn't have a website and offering build one for them. They get a professional looking site and you get paid for all your work. It's a win-win. So there you have it. 3 amazing work from home jobs that use AI to make process easier and more efficient. Whether you set up chatbot for e-commerce stores, creating YouTube video ads, or building website for local business, there's still potential for you to succeed, just a little bit effort.